Back row ministry of the world, my man Mr. Marky coming at you live and direct. I want to do a quick video and I want to ask this question and I want to put this out here and I want people to open their eyes and I want people to do some investigation. And I don't have many followers, which is great because it only takes one person to spread the word to do the investigating. So we got Kamala here is claiming she's a West Indian American or African American. She's claiming she's from the West Indies and not just from the West Indies. She's claiming she's Jamaican. So here's my issue with this. First of all, as we talked about before, Jamaica is a country. So we got different ethnicities in Jamaica. But here's my issue. She's claiming she's a black Jamaican, and she's claiming that her father's a black Jamaican. Now, my wife is from the West Indies. My wife, her people are from Barbados. She was born in New York, but her people are Bajan. So, and her father was Jamaican. So, New York, you got a lot of people from the West Indies. So you get a chance to kind of experience how people from the West Indies live, how they socialize. And one thing about West Indians, they are really big on family. I mean, some they have issues with a family has issues. For the most part, though, they're really big on family. So if a family member does stuff or does anything that's big, they do try to celebrate that. They try to get together, try to celebrate that. They speak on their family member. And you got to remember in Jamaica, we got families that live on blocks. Some families have been living in the same house for years. You're going to see these people. They always represent their people. So here's my problem with Kamala. We haven't seen her father. We know he exists. We've seen pictures of him. But she's claiming he's a black Jamaican, but we have not seen him. He's not come to speak on his daughter. And unless they really estranged and don't F with each other like that, but we've seen pictures of them together, why he don't speak on his daughter? Why doesn't he speak on his daughter in the most important time of her life? Because, one thing about Jamaican people, they're very proud people, and they are proud of each other when they're accomplishing things. It's not this, she doing that, I'm not going to mess with her. That's just not common. And if you got relatives in Jamaica, they damn sure going to speak on you. They damn sure going to be proud. They damn sure going to be out there talking about their folks, their people. And the problem I'm having with this Jamaican thing is we ain't seen none of these people. We ain't seen that black Jamaican she's so-called related to. So where are these people at? Where are these people at? If I was running for president, I'm from Chicago, born and raised. If I'm running for president, people in Mississippi who know me going to say something. People that are related to me are going to find a way to say something. Oh, that's, they're going to find a way to get themselves in front of the camera. And, people from West Indies, I love them, but, y'all can be nosy sometimes. So it's not like this information ain't going to pass through the island and the media ain't going to get their hands on your people and have a conversation with some of your relatives there. Now, we saw on the Indian side of our family, they interviewed that side, but ain't nobody been to Jamaica yet and interviewed any of these black Jamaicans that she's reportedly related to. No one's talked to her father. When have you ever seen that? If a parent is alive or somebody that's running for office, they don't talk to certain people. So even with Obama, they had his Kenyan father on there, and that's questionable, this Kenyan father piece, but they had him on there. They were talking to siblings, so they spoke to them people. When are we going to meet the Jamaican side of Kamala's family that they're repping so hard? Where are these people at? Because I know Jamaicans. I've been around Jamaican families for years. This ain't how they treat each other. They're always going to show pride in what another family member's done, and they're going to find a way to say some good things about that family member. Even Jamaican news ain't putting none of her people on TV. Anybody find that strange? That the Jamaican news media has not yet put one of her relatives on TV. You ain't seen that on social media. That'd be the first thing to hit Jamaican news, prepping up Kamala's people because of the pride of that. Where are her people at? So this is the problem when you claiming something. And this is my thing as a human being, as a man, especially as a black man. You just can't claim something. You just can't claim something and not stand on it. Or don't falsely claim something. That's my thing. Because you involve a lot of people. You involve a lot of people. So, is your father a black Indian? Meaning, is he from the East Indians? If that's the case, be proud of that. He's a Jamaican East Indian man. Or is he a black Jamaican? Because if he's a black Jamaican, he got people down there. He got people down there. His people are down there. But the thing is, they don't want you to know the history of him. Remember now, his great-grandfather was a slave owner in Jamaica. He was a slave owner in Jamaica. You can pull that up on Wikipedia and it'll tell you about her father's side of the family. So it's things about the father's side of the family they don't want you to know. That the great-grandfather was a slave master. They don't want you to know that part. And he's supposed to be European, but also Wikipedia talks about the father being East Indian. I read this a long time ago. So now suddenly that this man is turned black, it's questionable. Because if he's Jamaican and he's black, you're going to see her people. They're going to come show themselves. They're going to show pride. They're going to show pride in Kamala Harris. So I'm not doubting that Kamala's people come from Jamaica. But I am doubting that Kamala's people are African Jamaicans or black Jamaicans. They're not. He's an East Indian Jamaican. Her mother is a East Indian woman, and she's East Indian. And like I said before, them folks ain't claiming black. Those are some of the most racist people you want to meet. You seen when they asked her one relative that question about her being black, and she said no comment? Them folks ain't claiming no black. So don't claim that shit. Claim what you are. You're a proud East Indian woman. Ain't nobody gonna fret you for that. I know East Indian people. I ain't gonna fret you for being who you are, claiming who you are, and standing on what you stand on. If you're gonna say, well, I'm an East Indian person of color, that's even better. Hey, I'm gonna do things for people of color, and I'm gonna break it down. This is the way I'm gonna do it. But don't fake the funk. Don't lie to kick it. And that's what's going on. So here's my thing. For anybody who get the word out, let's find Kamala's people in Jamaica. Let's find these folks. If she related to all these black folk in Jamaica, they should be coming out. We should get to meet some of her daddy's people. But we ain't met them yet. And I don't think that's a coincidence that we ain't met none of her daddy's people. Because her daddy ain't who she's saying her daddy is. And you see pictures of her father. You know how East Indian men look. There's a lot of East Indians in the Caribbean. It's been like that for decades. So it's not like it's a mystery. But those East Indians you meet, they claim who they are. And they mostly claim the islands. They'll tell you they're Trinidadian, but they'll still tell you they people come from India. But they're going to say they're Trinidadian or they're Jamaican. But they still know they're East Indian. But they rep the Caribbean real hard. But they ain't saying that they Caribbean Africans. They're not saying that because they know they people didn't migrate from Africa. They migrated from East India. So stand on your shit. But don't start just telling these stories. And when people say you're pandering, I don't even call it pandering. You're just fucking lying at that point. You're just fucking lying. You're lying because, you know, your stuff don't make no sense. Don't no black folk clean no greens in no tub, girl. Who the fuck want to clean greens in the tub with booty juice in the tub? Don't you clean the tub with Comet? So if I'm scrubbing my tub with Comet, even if I'm rinsing out, I'm going to put my greens in there. Who the fuck want to eat over your house? Can't tell no black folk, oh yeah, well I clean these greens in the tub. Them motherfucker ain't eating that shit. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody eating no greens cleaned in a tub. I ain't never seen nobody clean no goddamn greens in a tub. That's the first sign that you're faking the funk right there. Ain't no black folk doing no crazy shit like that. Even broke black folk ain't gonna resort to that shit. You can have 1,000 pounds of greens. Nah, you'll be washing them bitches all night in the sink. I've seen people do it. But I ain't gonna sit there in a tub with butt juice in it and throw my greens in there and scrub them and, clean out the tub the best you can. People take baths in that motherfucker. But you gonna put some greens in there and give it to people. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Just saying shit that just don't make no sense. We call that faking the funk. All you had to do say, I cooked some greens before this, I cook them. That's it. You ain't got to go to all this crazy shit. People be faking the funk trying to be down with the clique. Trying to be down with the clique. So, where's all these Jamaican relatives? Because even that, you faking the funk on them. You claiming they shit, you claiming West Indian, but where your West Indian people at? Because West Indian people stand strong. So where your people at if you're West Indian? Where are your Jamaican relatives? So you claiming them, but fuck them, nah, that we ain't y'all not gonna see them. Y'all can see the other folks over here. You're not even seeing the other folks no more. She ain't showing y'all none of these people she loves so much. She showed you on stage that time, but we ain't seen no Jamaican relatives on that stage. We didn't see these folks. Do they exist? Faking the funk. Don't fake the funk. Black people stand on their shit. That's what makes us so powerful. We stand on our stuff. We don't like people who fake the funk. We don't like people who lie to kick it. We don't like people who sell wolf tickets. You can't go in the hood faking the funk. People gonna peep that shit real quick. Keep it real. We keep it real with each other. We keep it real with each other. And if you a fake motherfucker, you get called out. Right now, you getting called out for being phony. Because we ain't seen none of your people. We ain't seen none of your people. So where are all these Jamaicans at? That's your people. Show us the proof that you got people from Jamaica. You ain't even showed us your daddy. Your daddy ain't said nothing about you. Even Meghan Markle, when she was having the issues and she got a Caucasian dad, her dad spoke. Why your daddy ain't speaking about you? Why he ain't saying nothing? Are you ashamed of your daddy? Inquiring minds want to know. We got this thing. Auntie is vice president. Where your niece and nephew at? Where these people? Where these folks at? Inquiring minds want to know. We need to see your people. We ain't saw them yet. Mr. Moxie, peace and hair grease.